Hi, I'm Sage, and this is actually on a Saturday. I usually film these on a Sunday. I'm not going to do any meal prep, but I do want to show what I've grocery shopped. I went a little bit over budget. First thing first is Trader Joe's. Try to fit like as much as I can into this bag, and I overestimate too, because usually I used to can fit a lot, but I'm starting to cook more for myself than just my mom. So I'd be like, look, if you can't fit it, can't fit it. So what first thing first, I'm a cookies and cream aficionado, connoisseur, whatever you want to call it. Yes, so I see cookies and creams, and I love pretzels. I love that they're thin pretzels. And the one gripe I have about when I see these covered pretzels, it's always yogurt or it's always dark chocolate, like, or milk chocolate. I want white chocolate or chocolate in general, but at least white chocolate. So I was happy to see cookies and cream, and they're thin, and these I literally can go through in a day, but I've been having self-control. Cauliflower. One thing I've learned about cauliflower, I need to cook this the day of or the very next day, because I've noticed like it start browning and spots come up the next day. I think it's healthy to eat. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm cooking this today just to get that over with. So yes, goat cheese, because I plan on making Brussels sprouts with balsamic glaze and goat cheese. So easy, so bomb, kind of affordable, because cheese is already like $2. Decided to be bougie. I don't know if it's called bougie. Be fancy and get kosher ground turkey. I heard that's supposedly healthy. I feel like so much things are going on with our FDA. I'm getting to a point that I'm getting borderline vegetarian. Like I always been like basically vegetarian or like part-time, because I eat meat maybe once, twice a week. So this is really not for me. This is for my mom, because she's really on that protein diet. Can't go wrong with garlic spread to make my usual dip. Because I'm a lazy girl. I just, instead of getting a whole thing of lettuce and save money, I bought just 2 packs, because I'm about to make a wrap from my lady. I forgot her name, or not. I forgot to pronounce it. I feel like I don't want to butcher it. Zucchini spirals. I'm gonna be making zucchini, or not making, growing zucchini this summer, and soon, and because I made it last summer, I grew like 4 before it got too cold, or it was something going on with that thing. So then after that, I'll make my own spirals, save myself $6. That's not worth $6. I was just saying in general. Peas, because I saw a cool recipe with peas and edamame. So I feel like I haven't eaten peas since maybe high school, because like I don't go out of my way to eat peas. I bought so many avocados. We're getting to the point that avocados about to be pricey, but I'm starting to figure out when they get ripe on time. Soyrizo. I haven't ate this in a while. As I said, I'm getting to this point of being vegetarian / vegan. I'm gonna just say vegetarian, because some things I just can't avoid. Either I'm going to make stuffed peppers, or I'm going to make like a breakfast burrito with these. I'm not sure yet. I was getting nervous making this, because I'm just like, how you know when it's done? So I just kind of like, at this point, I'll just overcook it maybe on the skillet, and then I know it's good. I actually tricked my sister into eating this, because she's like, it'd be different. I'm not going to trick her if she's like actually allergic or something, or she actually like hates it. Like, but the fact that she just doesn't try new things and she just gets nervous. Like she just finally the last 2 years open to eating black beans. I was literally like, girl, they taste literally like kidney beans, like regular beans. When I first started eating black beans, I was like, the first time I ate black beans was like, maybe it was like 18, because I went to Chipotle for the first time, which is like 10 years ago. So I made a breakfast burrito, because she ate like a regular chorizo breakfast sandwich. She loved it. So I said, oh, I'm gonna make my own. I didn't tell her it was chorizo. She tore that up. And I said, oh, you love it? You love it? She's like, it's delicious. And I'm like, yep, that's tofu, honey. So she never trusts me again with that. I saw this, see, Trader Joe's. Yeah, you can't see me, sorry. I'm keep looking at this screen, making sure I'm in line. It's like, I can't fully shop there as just the only place. Like, I feel like that's maybe, it's kind of reminds me, did I say Aldi's or Trader Joe's? Trader Joe's remind me of Aldi's. Like, they just kind of the same. Like, I just can't solely shop there. I can't get everything from there. Like, if I can pick a place I can solely shop from, it's going to be Kroger's. So Trader Joe's remind me of a cool place with cool snacks and stuff, and you get your noodle, So they have this. I don't ever see this in Asian stores. I tried this for the first. I'm glad I tried. Okay, it's by the way, it's okonomiyaki. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm glad the first time I tried this was actually in Atlanta. I wish I lived in Atlanta, just for this reason, because they have like such a cool, diverse / like amazing Asian food, Asian cuisine. I was lucky enough. It was 2 years ago. I was like, I'm trying everything I can, because that's literally like the New York of the South. Atlanta is. So it was called Yaki, I think. I wish I could eat inside, but since my sister doesn't like 90% of Asian food, I ain't gonna say she doesn't like it, she's just not open to trying it. I had to give it to go. I I loved it. So I'm glad I tried like an authentic or at least like homemade one. So now I can like compare it to this, which I know it's not going to be 100% the best because it's like pre-frozen and it's already thawing out. So I'm gonna throw it in the freezer. Spinach, carrots, Brussels sprouts. Can't go with Brussels sprouts. They're like pretty cheap, $2 each. Pre-cut onions because sometimes I don't feel like it. I got regular carrots because I'm about to get on this carrot ribbon recipe. Salad has been on my like saved list for like almost 2 years, and I'm gonna finally try it. I gotta remember because some things just sit in the refrigerator. I have never tried lentils. It always looks gross to me, but since it's high protein, and one thing about me is not only have I not been getting enough fiber, I have also not been eating enough protein. So this is also for my mom. So if I don't like it, she's gonna try it. She's pretty open to most things. More tofu, of course. It's like my olive oil. I saw this was on sale, so I bought it. $12.99. Yeah, sale. Got myself some Powerade because electrolytes. We went to the taboo place of Whole Foods because nobody else sells pre-cut sweet potatoes because sometimes I'm lazy and they were 50% off, so it's like $2. Because sometimes I'd be like, I want to save money, I'll like cut my own and save like $4. But then other times I'm like, I don't feel like peeling, cutting, and also they just don't have a good selection sometimes of sweet potatoes. Like, I don't know if it's like getting out of season. Okay, my flatbread is already, this was in the freezer section and it's already thawing out. And you know, again, I'm trying to get into my fiber diet, so whole grain, banana bread. It also has protein, so and that is all I bought. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. So I just decided I will just go ahead and prep everything because I'm just feeling, I got the bug. I don't like the mood. So yeah, I got the bug, as in the busy bug, and it's Saturday, it's 11:52. Once I'm done with this, I just want to go to sleep or take a nap or do something. I don't know. And so Sundays, I just want to relax. Yeah, I put 4 cubes. We love garlic in this house. You can get a cool angle. Yeah, sorry, you're gonna be just talking to like cut off head. Oh shit, maybe I should put some freaking oil in this. I think I'm like distracted. I'm watching like YouTube as I'm also doing this. I'm no Gordon Ramsay. Usually, okay, so this is out of order because usually I don't do this, but I think I just kind of want to get this over with. Okay, usually I put sun-dried tomatoes in this, but as I said, I kind of forgot to do that. I guess it's not too late. I can put sun-dried tomatoes. So doing 2 things at once. I don't know if you can hear me. Sorry, this fan in the background is probably loud. So this is gonna, hopefully I'm not gonna make this out of order too much because I'm doing like 2 different things. I'm prepping and also like cooking for today. I already have a snack for, not snack, kind of lunch. I didn't eat breakfast today. So all I ate for breakfast was like, or no, all I taken for breakfast into my body is a Dunkin's coffee because I get a free Dunkin' today because usually I'm not really into coffee that much. I mean, I am into it. I just try to avoid it. And then 2 hours later now I'm about to drink a matcha. Because one thing I've noticed about, so to be honest, sometimes I just don't feel like wasting dishes. I just put into the cauliflower bag, I just put the seasonings in the bag, and then I just mix it with a spoon, and it works out. I mix za'atar, I think that's how you pronounce it, seasoning, a bit of salt, and what else? Some garlic powder, of course. Okay, go wrong with garlic powder. This blender, hand blender chopper has been my bestie because sometimes I get too lazy to cut it and I could just throw it in here and we call it a day. So let me find the tool. Bada bing, bada boom. You're gonna realize I use this knife to cut everything. We're gonna see if this makes a difference using kosher. I don't use egg. I think if you're like, I don't use egg for this. I think if you're maybe like pan frying it, maybe use egg, but I haven't used egg on any meatballs I've made in a long time, and it does well just as well without it. Can't go wrong with garlic powder. I did get some onions in there, so I need to put onion powder. I'll put a little Italian seasoning. At this point, I literally just be experimenting and just be like, this sounds good, this sounds good, this seasoning. So, you know, just in case you're like, what the heck is she doing? I used to go barehanded with this, but now I'm just like, I have Flex card and this can pay for gloves, and I'm gonna like do this with gloves because I hate the texture. Especially since I get really nervous just with raw anything. So then we do a good little mixture. These are like frozen broccoli. I mean, not broccoli. These are frozen Brussels sprouts. And I put it in the microwave first, even though the directions say you can just throw them right in the oven for 30 minutes. But the thing about me is like, I want to make sure they're not frozen when I put them in the oven. I feel like it'll roast better if they're thawed out already and already coated and stuff, instead of having a coating of frost. That's just my opinion. It worked out. It works for me. I haven't tried it with frost. I just went ahead and skipped it. And I got my go-to: salt, a bit of garlic powder. Here, I might put some pepper. Some paprika. I found my paprika. So, smoked paprika. And then make sure it's nice and coated. Yeah, I touched it with my bare hands. Why did I do that? So I already kind of set it up. So here's the turkey, and they roast it pretty well, the Brussels sprouts. I don't know if it's focused on there. And I had this for like a previous dish, but they were like some quickie pre-pickled onions and like apple cider vinegar and lemon and whatever concoction. So, and after that, add extra protein / fiber. I just put some edamames in there. I don't really measure it. I just kind of dump it. This came right out here, I'll put it in this. At this point, it's not about presentation. It's just, she's just happy to eat. Usually I'm not like this, and I usually dabble a little salt, but she's gonna put salt regardless if I put salt on it or not. So that's that. And now I'll put the dip. Let me make the dip. I kind of did that backwards. I should have just showed you me doing the dip first. It's not that much left. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump the whole thing in there, because usually it's kind of like half of it. I got this recipe from someone, and because I didn't even know there was like a garlic spread dip at Trader Joe's. I forgot who it was from though. Still, which is crazy, she still added like garlic powder with the garlic, which is like, okay. But to me it works. Let me put some dill. Here, I'll zoom in. Let me zoom in. Can I zoom in? Okay. Never can get too much dill. And then a bit of salt, a little sprinkle of salt, even though she's still gonna put extra. I think that's one thing she gotta work on, is her salt intake. And then I think I used to have sumac, wherever you say it, but I don't have any, so we're just going with this. This is like my favorite dip. I can put this on almost anything. It's just nice and garlicky, and it just stretches that garlic spread dip. A little more dill. I feel like it's not enough dill. This reminds me of a dip I had like years ago. It was like a nice, I forgot what it was called, but it had dill in it. It was like a nice chip dip. Yeah, that's with the dip. That usually is pretty filling. Sometimes I add butternut squash, replace one of these. Sometimes I have sweet potato, so I might do that later. sorry this is far back. The camera's on a charger. So let me think. I got quinoa made. I meant to add this to my mom's meal prep, so I'll do that later. Just doesn't do wrong to have a little bit of carbs, because I don't think she has really any carb in that. So I'm making stuffed peppers. By the way, I didn't even mention what I was cooking for her. I didn't even mention. So, and then I'm gonna top them off with some chorizo. I only bought 2 peppers because they're $2 each. This is just a quickie. Okay, I thought this was deeper than I thought, because I was wanting to put black beans in the sauce as well. Maybe I'll just do like a side of black beans, because it cannot fit. Okay, and then you literally put some shredded cheese on top and you just call it a day. Honestly, I haven't made stuffed peppers for her in a long time. That's why I said I like to switch it up, but this is not like lunch for her. This is just for work. So yeah, usually I do mozzarella cheese, but since this is supposed to be Mexican themed, we call it like that. So honestly, I forgot how to cook this. So I'm gonna have it bake for maybe 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna broil it for just a couple of minutes, just to have a char-like thing on top. So I kind of forgot to put the timer on, so I burnt them a little too much, the peppers, but you know, she'll still like it. It's not supposed to be this dark. It's okay. The lighting sucks, but yeah, it's not black, but it was like if I left it in there like 2 minutes extra black. I always struggle with wrapping burritos. I had to literally look up some directions, and I still feel like it's not going to help. I feel like I probably overstuffed it. Wish me luck. So they did this. Was it like this? Wait. I think they had to scoot it. Then maybe. Oh gosh, I feel like I overdid it. Overstuffed it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Nice. I did it. I'm excited. Okay, I'm running out of space, so I'm running out of space on the camera, so I'm not gonna show me doing like 5 of these. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for meal prep for the week, or at least for breakfast and lunch.